Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to ATM10. Wow, I'm a goofball. So, yesterday we had two uploads. I did not realize, until, Trafalgar asked if why we had two uploads in the day at like 4. Yeah, yeah, there was a scheduling error, and we had two videos go up yesterday. Oh my goodness. Anyways, last time we did a little bit more running about, and we came across this tower. We actually found a plains biome over there that looked like it might be a nice space to set up. We had like this little biome right here with some nice trees all around it. Just some like nice open space, which we haven't come by much of yet. So we were thinking about setting up there, but decided to run a little bit further because there were a couple other structures to explore. Also, there's something down there. We'll probably go check that out today. But anyways, yeah, we were thinking about it. Then we decided, you know what, we'll come back to that. Let's head a little bit further south, deal with this, and deal with this structure here. And then, ooh, what's this structure? And then, ooh, what's this structure? And ooh, village. Here we go. So now we're now set up in this mage's tower. It was pretty easy to clear now that we have some magic going with the fireflies and just some better gear. Oh yeah, I switched out the diamond ones because these compressed iron ones were just better. But anyways, yeah, so we did that. We did some running about. We found another boss chamber. So we ended up beating the boss, and inside the chest we had two different magical brooms. So yeah, we just have these now. Ooh, creative blood drop from EvilCraft. If I get so a bunch of other things and the ATM star, I guess. Oh, okay. So there are creative items from a lot of these mods that you can spawn them in, and you'll just have permanent items from different mods. Apparently, you can just use the ATM star once you have one and just get creative items for everything, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, we have two magical brooms. These things work pretty cool. I would love to make my own at some point that's a little bit better, but yeah, just magical brooms. We can just fly about now. And at the very end, we were working on transferring everything over. So we went ahead and made these sophisticated barrels and used this random sticky packing tape we got. And now we can just transfer everything like this. It's a complete mess. I need to deal with inventory stuff at some point. It's probably going to be sophisticated because apparently there's some sort of item that can attach all of those together like they're one giant chest. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I'm also just rambling because I'm I'm just embarrassed by that goof. Oh man. Anyways, today, what are we going to get up to? Well, Menma made a good point. Well, what mod should we start with? And they made one of two suggestions, being I could probably scroll down here and look at them real quick. The storage resources. Yeah, here they are, resources. Productive bees or mystical agriculture. Or I guess productive trees works too. But, yeah. There's a lot of mods here, and all of these various mods are going to need resources to get them all done. So why don't we start with one of the mods that gets us resources a little bit easier? And since we actually have a minor starting base here, it needs a lot of work, and it's still probably temporary, but we can at least get started with this. So what do we want to do? Productive bees, I'm assuming much like regular bees, we're still going to need silk touch. So we need to get honeycomb and a honey bottle, which means going to get a bee's hive, which needs silk touch. Okay. And then we're going to need a campfire and bees in it, obviously. Find yourself a beehive and let the bees do the work for that. Cool. Shearing it when it's full will give you honeycombs, all that good stuff. And then you can capture them in bee cages, so that's pretty cool. Finding some bees and capture them. Right-clicking a bee with this will capture it. Okay. So searching for nest. Oh, nest locator. How do you make this thing? A note block's super easy. Iron bars, I think we have. And then gold, we can do that. And then build a beehive. That requires bee honey. Okay, hold on. We just need to find a naturally spawning beehive and just bring a campfire with us until they're ready. And then we could just capture the bees inside of it. Or we can go looking for honeycomb elsewhere. There's a decent chance I actually left honeycomb in a chest somewheres, or I grabbed it and brought it with me and didn't think about it. So you know what? We're gonna do the bees at some point, but I think that's going to require actually finding them out in the wild. That's not something we can do just yet. So I suppose that's on the list, but not the immediate thing. But what about mystical agriculture or productive trees? Um, Productive trees. Let's start looking. Okay, so productive trees is a sister mod to productive bees. In order to get the different trees, you will need pollinated leaves. To get pollinated leaves, you need pollen. For pollen, you need bees. Okay, so we can't do this without the bees. Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to look at mystical agriculture first. How do we get inferium? We don't have any. Anyways, mystical agriculture. I guess we'll start here. We had seeds. It's a research generation mod that allows you to grow a large variety of vanilla and modded resources using seeds. Grab the guidebook. That's a good place to start. Prosperity shards. Prosperity shards are a core crafting ingredient in the mod. To find some prosperity ore, go mining. So 4 will get us an MA basic reward and some experience. And that will also go to furnace, seed reprocessor, that stuff down there. Cool. Okay, so we're going mining if we want to do that. Cool. And then this just tells us how to get Inferium Essence. You can usually obtain Inferium Essence by killing hostile or passive mobs, mining it from the ground, or growing it. So we're going mining then, I take it. Sure, I guess that's as good a place to start as any. I was hoping to avoid it for a little bit longer, but maybe I should have done it earlier even. Anyways, I have some extra chest and whatnot I'd rather leave behind. And I think this... Oh, yeah, I completely forgot to empty this backpack. Yeah, let me deal with inventory stuff real quick. 1 second. And then I guess we're heading underground for a little bit to get some Inferium Essence. Okay, that took me like 15 minutes to deal with inventory stuff, and it's still really bad. I just have a backpack here. I made an extra one. This is full of seeds and things we can plant. Figured might very well be a good idea to keep these separated because we're going to be doing some planting soon. Anyways, everything else basically is just disorganized. This is some of the mob drops, and this is some of the equipment without anything. We also got a couple of these oak drawers for free. One of them is just full of saddles. And then this one over here is just various magical things. Actually, these Ars Edition things teach random tier 1 glyphs. Can I just read these and have them ready when we're good to go? Unlocked filter, not Ariel. Unlocked Phantomime. Interesting. So we'll be able to do a couple of magic things with Ars Nouveau eventually. And then basically everything else is stored over here. But I did keep out this Christmas present from Mama's merrymaking. Oh, honey bottles. Well, that's very on point with the whole bees thing we were planning on doing. I think we need the honeycomb more than the honey bottle, but still interesting enough. And then we have this random spell book we got for Yuki's Mineral Assimilator. Does this thing just let us cast the spell? Is this like an actual spell book that we can just do basic Ars magic with? I really hope the answer is yes, because that's going to be very cool. Also, I held on to a single pair of iron bars, and there literally was just a note block just standing here. So I guess the game just wants us to make the bee locator too. So we can just go ahead and do this. I already looked up the recipe, and I instantly got it backwards anyways. Nest locator. Shift right click on a block of the same type as the nest you were looking for. So if I just do... A nest was located 80 meters that way. That way. Oh, I see. So it lights up like this. So 80 blocks in that direction. We have a wood nest? Or does that mean just like a basic nest because it's just like oak logs? I'm hoping that's just like a basic nest and it's just going to lead the way. So that's good. Anyways, we're going to test what this nest locator really does. Like, does it work like I think it is? Is it leading towards a basic nest? Or am I going to have, or is it, there's an oak nest over here. It's glowy. Well, obviously we have the bees, 50 blocks. Avoid you for just a moment. Still says we're heading the right way. 12 blocks. Ah, basic bee nest right here. Why don't I knew I was heading towards a bee's nest. I should have grabbed... I should have grabbed a campfire. I don't think I have any charcoal, do I? I think I used it. So, I guess I gotta get some charcoal going real quick. I do carry that with me. And then I can just instantly make a thing. And then from there, instantly just get the honeycomb. And then from there, I guess we can start bees quicker than expected. Although, I still think getting super far into it is going to take a little bit. Maybe mystical agriculture is probably easier still. But this is just going to take a moment. Grab out some shears. I do not have any bottles on me. I left them upstairs. And I don't remember exactly how to make a fire pit. It's 3 of those, 3 sticks and charcoal. I've made one of these things like maybe a handful of times. Ah, I do remember it though, yes. And it's directly underneath, like that, right? Bonfire lit. So the bees are now happy. I can shave this and get honeycomb for free. And with that, we can actually do the first quest in Productive Bees. There it is. So we had honey and we had honeycombs. To get started with the mod, you'll first need to find some honeycombs and honey bottles. Find yourself a beehive and let the bees do the work for a little. Sharing it when it's full will get you honeycombs, glass bottles will get you honey bottles, so on and so forth. With the bee quest requiring combs, the recipe will not be shown. Make sure to look them up in JEI if you need them. Anyways, we get the big old book of bees, a bunch of extra honeycomb, some extra honey bottles, and experience. Cool. From here, we need bee cages, which is to say honey and wood planks. I should have just made some of those to begin with, because that is also really easy. The big old book of bees. Shallow look into the world of apicology. Here, bee puns, see. So you can make advanced nests. That's just the ones that are scattered about. Advanced hives. You can upgrade them, and I'm assuming, depending on other woods are available in your pack. Bees expand on the vanilla hive with the advanced hive. Unlike the vanilla hive, the advanced hive does not require a campfire nearby to be harvested. It can be broken and moved with the bee still inside without the use of silk touch. Okay, so that's cool. It's just objectively better. It's just some combs and whatnot. Wait, is that a chainsaw? Does that have to be a chainsaw? Oh, it can be shears. Cool. Oh, they have a cool GUI too. Okay, we can't go too far into that, but I just want to look at creepy. Obtained by feeding a block of TNT to a vanilla bee. Okay, hive bees, like the vanilla bee, live in hives and produce honey and resources. They have to be in advanced hives to produce resource combs. Bred from solitary bees and other hive bees, but some are made by specific item to a bee. Okay, so professional bees, farmer bees. Let's see. So you can get a farmer bee. How do you get a farmer bee? I don't know. Rancher bees will milk nearby cows. Okay, so this thing itself does not teach you how to breed the various bees. It just teaches you what bees exist. Isn't there a... does this tell us how to do it? Okay, so breeding and converting bees. It will teach you how to do it. Cool. So the iron bee, ashy mining, and crystalline. Cool. So, okay. So we can various different nests, so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff in here. We'll go over that later. We obviously need to go get some basic resources if we want to go further into bees, or if we want to go further into mystical agriculture. So I guess we should go grab some inferium and whatever else we can grab first. You know what? Let's just start going. Aha, we do have a vein miner in. I wasn't sure. Ultimine is active. Hold shift for menu, shapeless mining. I figured I'd try it, but I had no idea for sure. Okay, so that's pretty helpful. I don't know. I usually prefer not to use that, but since it's in here and I'm kind of in a rush. Like, it is late at night. I need to get this up for tomorrow. I'm usually a day and a half ahead, so I don't have to feel that rushed, but not today because of my goofs. Anyways, hopefully it won't take me too long to find inferium. Although, I'm not sure. like with every other various different minerals and whatnot to go searching through, it might take us a little while to get what we're actually here for. Do I have any torches on me or no? Is that an evoker? Okay. Um, oh wait, no, that's the allay sound. I did it again. Aha, what? Did I crash the game by pressing shaders? No, cool. Anyways, I can go mining with shaders on, and this just works fairly well. Although there are a couple different shaders to choose from. Maybe I should go with a different one. This one's a bit... Well, it's very pretty, but, I don't know. It's very... It's hard to explain my feelings with it. I just do not use shaders. It's weird having shaders on, I guess. So... Oh yeah, I forgot I randomly get resistance when I get hit now because of my armor. It's such a good ability. Anyways, I need to go find an actual cave somewheres and just do some diving and hopefully get some Inferium. And I do not remember what the other thing we needed from for mystical agriculture was. Okay, just a normal one, not one of the ones with the villagers downstairs. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go find a cave. I'm gonna try not to get into too much trouble right now. Fluorites, cool. Cinnabar, okay, hello there. Yeah, I'm just gonna be mining. I'll bring you back if something interesting happens. Okay, I found a giant cave, and oh my goodness, that looks so pretty. So, I also completely forgot that we have the cat shoes on, so creepers just book it in the other direction. But I started searching through a couple of the various, what are they called? Resource packs. The creeper was giving me a hug, but they were trying to run away from me. That was weird. Anyways, I looked through a couple of the different ones, and then I found this one that looks more or less the same as normal Minecraft. It's definitely affected somewhat, but it just makes ores glow like that, and just still gives us like the torch extra glowing effects. So it's subtle, but still very pretty, and oh my goodness, look at caves. Anyways, there's Inferium right there. I also need to remember, what was the other thing we were looking for? Mystical agriculture. Prosperity shards. Cool. Ow, rude. I saw it, but it hadn't drawn aggro yet, so I thought it was fine. Oh, thanks for the miniature red heart. Anyways, let's look at mysticism real quick. Mystical agriculture, rather. Where does prosperity ore look like? Why did I not look up prosperity ore? That would have been so much easier. I see it for the end and whatnot. I don't see it for overworld. Was that wasn't doing any damage to us? Like the resistance fully blocked it. It would help if I can actually type in here. Prosperity ore. Okay, it's kind of like a tin color. That's not very helpful. Like that's when we also have regular tin that we can find that's more or less the same color, that's gonna be a bit annoying. Anyways, Inferium gathered. We're gonna need a whole bunch more than that though. That's aluminum, which is also kind of just the same color. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. Lichen. What is this? I don't know. It's covered by water. Light Zicorium. A Zycraft. There's a thing, I guess. I don't know. There's so many ores. There's so much going on down here. I don't even know what's what. Oh, that's important. We're gonna head over there too. But I'm sure at least something. Oh, the water's more or less invisible. That's gonna be a problem. Sure, just random vases to break. I'm going to get... I keep jump scaring myself with the creepers when these creepers are currently more afraid of us than we are of them. Silver. There's so much going on down here. There's so many various resources to grab. I also need to build a new pickaxe because mine just broke and I don't have a backup on me anymore. I left it at home. So all of you can go in there. You can go in there. My sticks are also in here accidentally. So there's that. We also did not try the book. that. Maybe let's go diamond instead. We can now. We got a free block when we cleared out our new temporary base. So, diamond pickaxe, improvement, yay. Anyways, ruby ore, tungsten. There's just so much of everything all around us. I don't know what's what. I just know there's things I need to find. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about the undead iron spells monsters. I think that's what I heard before. This is bad. Oh, you're drinking potions now? That's rude, necromancer. I also would love to be a necromancer too, but the game won't let me, because every time you kill a pillager, it gives you good points, and I don't want good points. Black quartz. Okay, hello there. What are you used for? Oh, cool looking blocks. I'm sure it has other uses because everything's gonna have a million uses, but still cool looking blocks. Uranianite. I'm sure carrying that around is gonna have absolutely no ill effect on us, right? Raw uranite. Kiwi. Yeah, there's way too much information overload right now. We are here for prosperity ore. I saw a little damage tick. Was that the uranium on my pocket or? No idea. Peridot. I would like a little bit more prosperity, please. We're gonna need a bunch of prosperity and we're gonna need a bunch of, inferium. Words are hard. Oh, iron. I also wish I had my shield on me, but I think I left it at home. It's a good thing that's fire resistance and not regular resistance, because that would have sucked. Anyways, I think we're fine. Anyways, iron's always good. I love how I said I was going to do most of this mining on my own and then be back with, like, anything important. And then just this caving, there's so much going on in this cave, I just stayed here. Anyways, I got a free pickaxe, which is cool, XP experience and mining speed. We also did not test out this thing. Ooh, something gave us a new scroll of F4 tombstones. Anyways, break that. Let's test this, shall we? This is supposed to be... Oh, hold on. Oh, does that actually give us what it broke? Dark Psychorium. It does. Okay. So. Okay, that's actually not enough mana. So we can only launch it like 5 times, but essentially this is a long-range Silk Touch mining spell. Let's see, projectile break, amplify, extract, item pickup. Okay. So, as far as first spells to randomly pick up out of a chest, I don't think we could have gotten a better one. Because I think having it like this, or at least for like basic things like iron and whatnot, with the crushing reel from Creates, I want to say that iron ore like this in a crushing wheel like this gets you extra stuff, opposed to if it was the raw ore. Or at least there's something like that. It might be the deep slate I'm thinking of, but still. Also, just Silk Touch in general. Oh, this is extra good. This means I don't need to get a Silk Touch pickaxe. I can just go steal beehives as long as I set them up with the campfire first. Oh, this is perfect. Like the random spellbook I got, it was basically the best spellbook I possibly could have gotten to start. Oh, this is great. Okay. Random magical equipment for the win, and we're just racking it up at this point. Chaos gems, okay. Too bad they're not chaos emeralds, that would be cool. Deep slate chaos gems. Apparently I went deeper than I thought I did. We're into deep slate. Anyways, it seems like we're more or less fine down here for right now. More uranianites. I'm gonna try and grab a little bit more inferium and a little bit more prosperity ore, and then we're going to head back to the surface. But we're getting somewheres now. We're doing mining trips and we're doing them fine. Like a couple issues with some mobs, but we handled ourselves fairly well. Just need to rush them, dodge hits when we can, and just do this. Resistance on armor is just great. Like, there's a reason we abused the heck out of lightning chakra mode when we were doing Naruto. Because resistance in any degree is just amazing. Like, that's a flat 20% damage reduction on anything. Anyways, I'll see you in just a little bit. I'm gonna try and pick up... What are we at? We're at 30 Inferium, 36 Prosperity Shards. I would love to get to a stack of each, but if I can hit, let's say, 48 of each, or at least something like that, that would be good. Wait, we just got something for Forbidden Arcanus. Relics. Am I fine for the moment? I don't know. Okay, so if you go low enough down, it just starts that mission tree. Cool, good to know. We'll read over that in a moment. Anyways, what's up with this thing? And then I'm actually gonna get going. I've said that 3 times now. But, stuff just keeps happening. Oh, one's a mimic. That's to be expected. Not at all surprised by that fact. Anyways, you get us... What? Ooh, the digging claws? Okay, those ones are great. I need to research those ones instantly. I want to say that's just like an extra 10% mining speed or something like that. Or in other versions it is. This one might not be as bad. Let me up there. Arcana crystals. That seems important. Anyways, I'm going to get back up to that chest because it's lit up and should be relatively safe. I'm going to research the digging claws real quick. And then... finally, I'll pop away. Anyways, shift to research these. Pickaxe reduces the required tool level for all blocks by 1. Okay, that's just cool on its own. That means I could mine something that requires a netherite pickaxe with just diamond. Is it just claw shapes again? Looks like it's just claw shapes, so it's probably just like this. There we go. And a 21% mining speed increase. That's just really good. And I have 2 hand slots, right? Yes, I do. Cool, so just hide those, and we're good to go. Bunny hoppers. Ooh, my favorite. One of my absolute favorite items from our artifacts. Need to research them, but it's jump boost and fall damage reduction. Or at least it used to be, maybe not in this version. I'm gonna assume it's following, like, the bunny shape like this. I do really love this system. Allows high jumps by continuously holding the jump key for up to 0.2 seconds. Oh, they made them so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse than they used to be. That's sad. We don't need the rooted things, especially underground. Oh. Oh, I see. We no longer have fall damage reduction, but oh my goodness, look at that jump height. Okay, I see why they got rid of it if they boosted them like that. Anyway, there's maybe a little bit too much. Oh, platinum, cool. Anyways, just dump all of this, and I'm going to stay under here for a little bit longer. This is not gone at all to plan, but you know what? It's fine. It's working out. It's turning out cool anyways. I'll see you when I have a little bit more of the mystical agriculture stuff. That's what we're here for specifically. As soon as I hit pause recording, I got jumped by a skeleton that gave us a free backpack, and I found this. Topaz ring. Just a little bit of armor toughness is pretty good, I guess. Just take everything except for... armor pierce is good if it was on a better pickaxe. I'll still take it. And an extra pair of bunny hoppers. I mean, why? I don't have a reason not to. I don't think I need them, though. I was hoping for something a little bit cooler out of this, but oh well. Still no use for the fletching table, huh? Still no use for the fletching table. I did not grab anything. It was literally instant. I'll be back. Okay, it was actually quite a bit easier to get a full stack of both than I was expecting. I just had to go to, I just had to go to deep slate level. But I think we're good to head back up. If I spend all night just grabbing all the ores around here, I'll be here forever. But diamonds are important enough to stop for. Those are the only diamonds I saw, but they're not the only bright blue shiny thing. Like, I am actually curious. How much of the periodic table of elements do we think is in? I want to say the answer is a lot. Because, like, there's obviously all the ones we start with, just base Minecraft. Sure. But we have tins, we have osmium, we have, well, prosperity ore isn't one. But uranium, this is a different uranium than the other uranium. The other one is uraninite. This one's uranium proper. Cool. I'm just carrying raw uranium in my backpack. I'm sure that's fine. But there's just so much. Oh, well, hey, look. Yay! Why am I blinking? That's asexual, right? Oh, Yes, that's asexual flag. Why? My brain just stopped functioning. I know I knew it. Incendiary minigun ammo. Okay, then. I know I knew it, but as soon as I went to say it, my brain was like, my brain short-circuited. Anyways, I'm also, inventory is just full at this point, too. Also, there's a little bit of lag starting up. Hopefully that's anything too major. Anyways, just grab everything, because everything in here looks important. Oriole is a thing that we need for something. No idea what. Maybe I should have brought that extra seed backpack with us, too. Okay, I think I have enough storage space for everything. It's gonna be close, though. Roller skates. Oh my goodness, hold on. Acceleration increases movement speed by 30% for movements. The longer you're moving, all blocks also become slippery. Okay, I'm probably never gonna wear those. Oh, that's cool. Anyways, I want to just grab everything and take it with us. So hopefully, oh, there's apparently a bee's nest 100 blocks away somewheres. Hold on, did I click that on the? Now I need to look into this. I clicked that on the block there, and that's when it activated. So I'm curious if that means that there is actually, you can go in there, I guess. If there's some sort of like stone beehive down here to grab. So, 100 blocks is definitely not close enough away to be above ground. I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to dump some stuff in the regular backpack, aren't I? Because I am out of space. Copper can go in here. Seeds these are extra seeds that we also don't have in here. Mint. Ooh, mint I've got to take with me. Mint is so good. I love the smell of mint. I literally have mint growing like on the side of my house. And whenever I have to mow that area, I'm just like, oh no, I caught a little bit of it. Anyways, inventory is a complete mess. It's fine though, I guess. Anyways, 100 blocks in, okay, 92 meters in this direction. That is as much as I know. So, I'm just going to mine until this thing stops glowing, basically. 92 blocks straight this direction. And I'm just going to keep checking it. I'll see you when we're a little bit closer, because this might take a moment. 92.71 rather. Okay, we only went 0.7 meters, or actually we went 1.2. Going directly sideways. I don't know if that's taking into account X or Y, or 91.3. Okay, so 1.7. Okay, so it's definitely in that direction. It's up a little ways, but I don't know how far. I'll see you over there. It's just going to take me a little bit to close in. Okay, considering it is 89 blocks directly up from here, or 86.1. If I go down, I'm going to assume that's going to go to like 87, right? 88, okay. So it is 88 blocks directly up from here, so I'm going to assume that just means that it's above ground. But just in case, oh, there's a boss here. So to bees, question mark? Sure, and we'll see what type of hive that's going to be. But apparently there's a boss here, so might as well try and clear it. Also, there's a spider spawner here that I just lit up. What have we got? Extra backpack, that's good. Ooh, the box of eternal closure that has a vengeful spirit in it. Cool. I have this place marked. I think I'm just gonna have to come back for all of that stuff. I want it all, but I do not have the space for it. I'm Strider. Let's wear a stand on lava while sneaking? Okay, that's cool. That's definitely coming with us. We already have those. I'll take the zinc, and I'll take this garnet, and that's about all I'm gonna take for now. But let's try and track down this boss real quick before we head back upstairs. Did I drop any diamonds in here? I dropped a lapis in here. That can go. So, like that can go in there. Where exactly is this boss situated from here? It's back here, back under bees. I'm gonna assume where that's... Really? Really? Go away. Anyways, it's somewhere's right nearby. Is it up? Oh, it's up. Cool. I actually started digging up. I would have ran into it on accident if I had kept going. Also, I've started messing with the vein miner options field. Shift, you can go like various things. Shapeless. Escape tunnel might actually be good for this. What? Oh, it instantly ran into ore. Runic deep slate. Hello there. Sure. Oh. What have I broken into? Uncommon apothic boss. I was not worried about the witch for that moment there. What have I broken into? I actually don't know. It's also got a bunch of stuff I want to steal. This is empty, so it can hold everything, including the stuff that definitely should have gone in other things. We can now do carves, that's cool. All of it. I want it all. Inventory management. It sucks. I'm so bad at it, but it's fine. I want it all. Industrial Revolution. I guess that's my first time getting mechanism steel then. Yeah. Anyways, there's more stuff in here I want. More stuff I don't need, but I'm still taking. We can now do filter living. Iron is cool. That's also got a vengeance spirit in it. I don't know. Let me try and get as much of this going with home with us as I can. There's way too much. I'm definitely not getting everything, but I'm going to try because I want it all. Okay, so inventory is a complete mess. I think I have the most important stuff. So worst case scenario, just come back here. Anyways, teleport back up. It is currently daytime. I guess I have to go deal with inventory stuff, but I also want to run over there to bees real quick. See if that actually was bees or not. So you can go in here. Also, we're going to turn back off shaders because I'm sure that's probably not helping with the little bit of frame lag I was having there. So there's that. And I was totally about to jump because I have the bunny boots, forgetting that the bunny boots don't work like that anymore. Okay, that's gonna get me killed, thinking they work one way and then they don't. Anyways, I also have the cat boots. I feel like the cat boots should also give some sort of damage reduction, but oh well. Anyways, let me head on over there. And I'm going to assume this is probably just a basic beehive. But I suppose there's technically a chance that it's not. So it's pretty close by, just have to deal with a couple pillagers along the way. I need to look into that, see if there's an easier way to get good alignment, or bad alignment rather, because it's way too easy to be good. And yes, this is just a basic beehive, as I expected. But the bees look like they're home. It says bees too. So, do I still have the campfire on me, or did I leave it behind? I left it at the other one, I think. It's for the other pillager thing. Okay, you're also leaving the hive now because it's late enough. Oh well, it's a little late to try that. I do want to figure out where that bee lives, though. There is a special one over here, so I'm gonna hunt down you at some point. Also, can you leave me alone? Why does this village have to be so close to a pillager outpost? It's rude. Actually, that bee friend might belong here. Green carpenter bee. Okay. I'm gonna have to, one, look into what you do, and two, look into what I can breed you with other ones to do. Anyways, I'm gonna head back upstairs. I wish it would tell me how long the recall cooldown is. because it doesn't have anything on it showing that it's on cooldown, but it just says I can't use it. I think I can double check this in the table for this, but I'm gonna go upstairs, deal with inventory stuff. I think I still have the ore doubling hammer, so I guess I'm gonna start things smelting up after using that on a bunch of it. And then we're just going to have a start on resources, see what we're currently at. So, let's just double check this. 5-minute cooldown. Wish it told me that somewheres. I just have to expect. I'm just expected to know, I guess. Anyways, I guess I'm dealing with this nonsense real quick. Wow, that took like 20 minutes. But all of the backpacks are empty, minus the one that's never empty. I actually completely forgot to start running things through. Like, I completely forgot to set up ores until I was partway through dealing with inventory stuff. So, for right now, I just did the iron and the gold. All the rest of the raw ore looks like this. I'll deal with the rest of this whenever I need whatever it is. Like, I don't think I'm going to be needing uranium or uraninite right now, so those will probably be put on the back burner. And then I also have no idea what of this is used for magical experiments and what is used for mechanical experiments. So, like, that's just also no idea. Anyways, we accidentally did a couple of things for Forbidden Arcanas. I am curious. Start this mob, we'll need to start digging underground. Oh, got a free pickaxe, and then you get Arcana crystals. Cool. I also want to look at the XY thing, just because I'm curious about it. XY craft. Like, we got all the different types of gems. What are they used for? Series of mods is mostly dedicated to XY craft world and machines. World gives us the gems, which can be found while mining. And then blue, we'll get the B and Roy G Biv. Okay. So, blue gem storage. Green gem storage. The R in Roy G Biv. Who turned off the lights? Dark gem. And light gem storage. So very helpful. And then a light field is Kiwi. Okay, the special ore from that. Machine bases, which are more Kiwi and aluminum. Yeah, aluminum. Light gems. Okay, so eventually you use those gems to make things. Where are these gem storages for? Oh, basically they're 9 of a different type. Okay, that's cool. Did I not? I didn't get a light gem storage. Wait, yes I did there. It's right there. Okay, so those are just going to get stored in there. Essentially, use the gems to make things. Ignition plates, spawn fires in front of them. Blocks all water connected to it. Okay. Okay, so essentially they're just better versions of whatever color. And then machine bases, and then Kiwi. Okay. It looks like a very small mod. Like, you use the element to balloon on a stick. Okay. Nope. No me. No me. You're getting ahead of ourselves. The ATM star. We got micro missiles on accident, so we'll get more of this. You can craft these? I've always just looted for them. You can change if they home in on to targets or fly straight. When home, you can change between the settings of speed, damage, and turn speed. We accidentally picked one of those up last time. Mystical Agriculture has a mod about agriculture, but what are you farming for? Pretty much anything, from honey to steel to wither skeletons. You'll need to do a lot of farming with this mod to make the ATM star. A free block of Infirmium, and then... oh, you need Insanium Essence. Okay, cool. So we obviously need to do Mystical Agriculture. Forbidden Arcanas we accidentally unlocked, so thanks for the free arcane crystals. Using the arcane to do rituals with the forge to become stronger, or what most know it for, Eternal Stella. There's more to the mod, you know. Okay, so if there's one thing from a mod that anyone recognizes, I'm gonna assume that that is the cool part of that mod. Minecraft bees are adorable, but the limited things honey gives us isn't enough to justify the work to get it. Unless you can just get about anything from the bees, and that'd be different. Thanks for the free honeycomb block. Anyways, I am distracting myself. We were here for... What did we do in creative? Ooh, we're gonna get a free block of the arcane crystal. Stop me. Stop me. Mystical agriculture. We're gonna take a quick look, and then we're gonna do most of this next time. Prosperity shards are core crafting material, so we got these. In turn, that gives us a watering can. Cool. It's also a quest complete. And then we need to make the seeds. You'll need prosperity seed bases in order to create resource crops. Cool, okay. So those are 4 of those in basic seeds. Is that how we're going to make all the seeds from mystical agriculture? We're just going to need like wheat seeds? Oh. Oh, I see. And then we're going to need to make an infusion altar, which actually, that's just red wool, gold, and stone. We can get that all pretty easily. It's just the red wool's the actual issue. We also got inferium. Essence is the starting point for all of your growing needs in mystical agriculture. Inferium essence is the base tier for all of essences. You can get this from mining, killing mobs, or by making seeds to grow them. To make the bigger and better essences, you'll need to make an infusion crystal. So, a free prosperity shard, some experience, cool. Oh, this stuff can make armor, but I'm gonna assume it's not great. Oh, it can be augmented though. To start your journey making essence gear, you need to make the inferium armor first. This gear can be upgraded to higher tiers, just like the essences. You can also augment them with the tinkering table. Cool. No, in the watering can. Also gets us free fertilized essence. To use a watering can, you'll need to fill it with water by right-clicking on a water source block. Once it's filled with water, you can hold right-click on a crop to water the crops within the watering can's AoE. Essence watering cans have the ability of water watering. Just shift right-click the watering can in the air to toggle auto. Okay. Okay. Disabled for fake player. So essentially you can just water things without the need of having a source block nearby. Or these things require occasional watering to actually grow. That is also a possibility. So, technically speaking, I think we have what we need to start. Sort of. I don't know. I'm going to need more research into this. This is going to be trial and error. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Next time, we'll really get started into... Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong chest. Yeah, I didn't think those were going to stack, but I figured I'd try it. Next time, we're really going to start mystical agriculture and see how exactly it works. Because I'm fairly certain we have the resources now to at least get the starting stuff going. I wish I'd gotten more emeralds, but those will just have to wait, I guess. And I don't know. We'll have to look at what tier things are available. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching one more time, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagata and Goddess of the Star-Filled Void. Thank you so much for the extra support. So now, without further ado, take care, everybody.